Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Maynard from CynthiaMaynard.com, and I have today a very quick art journal. If you're in the mood to put one together, that's kind of a no-brainer. There's certainly a ton of ways that you can make a journal. Basically, it's bound paper, so however you want to do that. So one quick way to do it, here's one that I made very quickly out of some paper that I actually got from the Oriental Trading Company. It's kind of cool. It looks like it's kind of a real life type thing, but it's very mixed media. It's good for guys as well. I think you could go different directions with that. This is the cover that I made, and this is a variety of products. The Dollar Tree stickers and ribbon and bits of Prima paper and some Tim Holtz stickers, Prima stamps, different paints and sprays, and just sundry things there. And it's basically, I've got some mixed media paper, Canson mixed media paper, because, not knowing what you're going to do in a journal, it's nice to have something with a little bit of weight to it. And I simply cut this to, let's see what the dimensions are here, because I'm blanking out. I kept it pretty simple. It is about 11.5 by 9. So basically you could use your 12 by 12 papers, and I think mostly I did that because I thought it was a good space. It's not too small, not too big for doing different things, or these would make fun little gifts. So basically I cut the papers and the cover. Now this is very thin paper, so in retrospect I would glue two of these together or put another layer for the cover, in terms of it held all of my mixed media stuff pretty well, considering it was so thin, but there is a little bit of bowing, but that doesn't bother me. But if that bothers you, just maybe double up on that paper. But if you have a thinner scrapbook paper you're using, but if you're using Stampin' Up! Or Prima or Graphic 45 or any of those, it should be fine. Anyway, so basically you lay them out, you go to your sewing machine, and you just sew down, and there you have it. Art journal. So this is the most basic one possible, and it's a lot of fun. It's like a quickie, you're in the mood to make something and you don't have a lot of time to, go on and on and on. It's like a quick one like that. So anyway, I have another one that I made out of that same paper pack. It's like this corrugated look. I thought I'd kind of make a boy version. You can give to a guy or your son or whatever. And again, it's just that mixed media paper sewn down the middle. And then you have this. So again, I did not line that, so let's see how it goes. So I pulled from my stash various things. I thought I would go with the brown and purple and this sort of greeny deep sea teal. This is actually some Graphic 45 paper from a stack I got it Tuesday morning. Stamper dudes here that you hook together, and I'm totally blanking on their name. I have a video about using these, and it's great because you can make whatever words you want. And I made art journal in all the lowercase, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp on here and cut that out. So let's get going. Some various stamps that I thought might use in here. I've got this cool bat from, what was that from? Stupendous. Typewriter. From Recollections, this watch, one of a kind. I grabbed some washi tapes that I thought would go really well. I'm actually not going to use this green because that doesn't go anymore, but the purple and the yellow and the stopwatches and cameras and things. I've got this Running a Mad Hatter, and I have my foam stamps I've made, and some steampunky type things. I couldn't find my Mad Hatter at first, so I pulled out this Stupendous robot, but I'm not sure that I'm going to use him this time. But anyway, this piece of paper that I had in my stash that I had embossed with a piece of notebook paper embossing folder, and then I just kind of swooshed an ink pad over that. So I ripped that up a little bit. And I also have some Big's Die cutouts, or die cuts from a Big's Die for the hardware pieces. So, making little tiny journal. Hey, look at him, he's so cute. It's a little journal. And then playing around with a fabric covered one that will be in some upcoming videos. So, things to look forward there. So difficult, right? Except keeping them together, maybe. Journal. And then I'm going to cut those out. Alright, so I go ahead and break a new bottle in here. You go paper to paper. It's fine to use that wet glue. I'm just going to kind of put this in the middle. Good to keep a journal if you can. We were just talking about this the other day in history, just how so much we have learned, obviously, from people who took the time to write things down. Where would we be if they did not, right? So, right. So I think it's important to document your life. You might be, you think, oh, I'm just some peon, nobody cares about me, but you're a person who's lived on the earth, and your life is different than everybody else's. And so I think it's important to capitalize on that. One of a kind, and you have the Mad Hatter, who's definitely one of a kind, and the person who's doing the art journal, their art will be one of a kind. So I liked that idea. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of stick things on the back, which I don't always think about doing, which is a shame. But I've got this great bat, and I'm going to go ahead and put him flying away there. Again, this is meant to be simple and quick. You could certainly be a lot more elaborate with this. I mean, it's just some layering and some washi and things. We can put some hardware on there, like, I've got some of these little steampunky cogs and whatnot. I mean, you could put that on there. That might be fun. If you had little clocks. I've got some copper ones in here that, whoop, I'm throwing them. You could put squashed bottle caps with things in them. That could be cool. Again, this cover that I have is a little bit thin, so I just got to be a little bit careful there. It's not, girly or anything, so it's great for a guy, although I like this sort of thing too, and I'm a girl, so obviously it's great for anyone, but it's not going to be all pink and flowery and whatever. For most guys probably aren't going to pick that for themselves. I don't know. Everyone's different, but anyway, this is just a quick little way. Now they can go in and use this mixed medium paper. Obviously, you can put a few more sheets on here to make it a little bit thicker, but I thought it was kind of fun. It's like one of those projects you can do in under an hour by far, and probably even under half an hour, really. Seriously, it's super quick and easy, and it's great to make a bunch of these, just plain journals, take them to a class, and have an art day if you're a teacher, and have kids just have a whole bunch of pre-cut die cuts and things, and let them decorate their own journal that they can take home. So as a teacher, I always think about those things, but I think it's great to encourage people to write, to create, and yeah, super fun. Alright guys, please give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. We have well over 1,000, so we're going to be doing some giveaways soon here and get my act together, and so you want to be on the list for that. So go ahead and check out my website at cynthiamaynard.com. Thanks for spending your time with me today.